Hello and welcome. Here we have the Audi R18 E-Tron Quattro 2015 LMP1 car, fully upgraded. This is in the exclusive series and we are at Spa. I am going to run an endless endurance race. Now I actually had to do just a little bit of training on this one, which tells you that it's not going to be super easy, but really that training involves just optimizing those braking points and acceleration points, and some of it also includes figuring out where are the bots driving and when. Like this lap 1, they're horrible. The bots are just all over in your way. And so sometimes it's that you round a corner and you're not expecting them to be on the brakes. So here I had to figure out, how do I get through this without damage? That cut I did find necessary. Same with, we're just gonna do 2 cuts, but I did find that cut necessary to give me that edge to make it to the perpetual point, which we're gonna get into that if you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about. You might be unfamiliar with all of this endless endurance race. That might sound completely foreign to you. There are several tracks in the game you can run as long as you want to. So that's why we call it endless. So if you're really gonna do, got clipped there, didn't I? That's my fault actually. If you're gonna run a long endurance race, you wanna do it on a bonus fame or a bonus R dollar day, and you definitely wanna hire the crew. Now I'm not doing that this time around. This is just to show you guys if it's possible and what the pay is like. Now I'm going to tell you right now it's possible, or else I wouldn't be doing this video. Here comes the next big cut. This one's a little harder to control. This car, I'm going to be honest with you, I've never really liked this car because of its off-track handling. Even on track, it's a little bit strange to me. The Porsche and the Nissan from 2015, the handling is a little more predictable to me. This car's a little bit funny, but I'm comfortable in it now. It took me a while. So let's talk about this car. You can earn this car in Pursuit of Victory for less than free. How is it less than free? That doesn't make sense. Well, you can finish the event with no upgrades at all. You get the car, 100,000 R dollars and 120 gold, but when I recently did this event, I also got $680,000 in R and just over 208,000 fame. So you literally get paid to earn this car. Now it's not easy, but it's possible. Now, of course, that event is now locked, but hopefully they will run it again. Like, this is the first time they ran that event since 2015. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think it ever ran in the flashbacks. I was kind of surprised that they dug that far back. But these LMP1 cars are awesome cars, definitely popular. And that event went by without really much of a hitch. There was one stage that had a glitch if you were online. I think it was looking for TSM bots, and some of those people have deleted their content, so it would crash. It wasn't Le Mans though, and sometimes Le Mans can just cause crashes. Although generally that's just on older devices, but this was happening also on some newer devices, but playing offline definitely worked. So to fully upgrade this car, just over 2,800,000 R dollars and 966 gold. Now we've warped ahead to the perpetual point. What is the perpetual point? That is after you've passed 42 cars. So if you get this far to lap 5, it's not a guarantee you're going to see the perpetual point. If you didn't pass 42 cars, you're not going to see this. What is this I'm talking about? It's cars all grouped close together again. So as you get closer and closer to the perpetual point, the cars get further and further spaced apart, and the bots get more and more difficult. Like at this point, all cars are faster than a fully upgraded car. So they're faster than me. But they're slower in the corners. As you can see, I catch them in the corners. But if you watch here, like if I catch this guy quick enough, it'll work. I'll be able to overtake him. Nope, he's gonna start driving away on me, but I'll catch him at Pouan Corner. But then even watch this, I go for the overtake, and nope, see, he's faster than fully upgraded. Better acceleration, top speed, grip, and brakes. However, bots don't corner as well. Whoa, oops, I lost that. And then you gotta be careful. Ooh boy, gotta be careful because those bots are disappearing and slowing down. I'm checking for damage here. Oh good, no cracks on the windshield. I am not damaged. So now I just need to catch up. So if you go back, you can see that my timer was still pretty good. But the first couple of times I tried this, it wasn't. And that's why I started taking the cut at the top of Kemmel. Now getting back in the traffic here, you gotta be careful. Look at this. Look how close these bots are. We're gonna warp ahead some more here. Jumped ahead a few more laps. Like, look at this. Bots stayed nicely grouped together. And big run here, full throttle through Eau Rouge and Radion, which are coming up here, the left and the right. Eau Rouge, Radion. And you gotta watch out for the bot behavior. Like these guys are definitely braking and you don't need to be. And then at Lacombe Corner, I'm still going to take an off-track cut. Probably don't have to at this point. So we're going to skip it. Yeah, we're going to skip that. At this point, my timer is really full. Like Bruxelles, I catch at least a bot there. Corner with no name, probably nothing. But I might catch someone at Pouan. Maybe not. It might not be for a few more corners yet that I get another bot. But my timer's pretty good. So this section coming up here, you can really set up an overtake here. If you set up to power through this corner full throttle, you can get, I gotta be careful, get an overtake and then not go off track. Woo, that was close. And then of course we get to the last chicane and I just blast through all that and you overtake several bots. Look how they drive away on me. Like that's what I'm saying. Every single car is now faster than fully upgraded. So that's the interesting challenge. I love that it's 42 cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Ooh, a little off track. And refill my timer. Overfull. And that's fine. When you're doing this type of racing, you ignore the timer. Unless you're in really big trouble. But I mean, you basically, I'm going to have to be careful here. Because they're really stacked up. They could crash at Eau Rouge. Let's see. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. No cracks. Ooh, that's fortunate. I was not expecting them to slam on the brakes like that. Anyway, yes, where was I? Yes, I was talking about how you run this race. So because it's not a clock management race, where you've got to carefully keep track of how many bots you're passing, never overfill your timer, things like that, you basically ignore your timer and just drive it full out. You just pass as many cars as you can all the time. That's what you do in an endless endurance race. If it's not an endless endurance race, meaning it's impossible to go forever, then I use clock management where I'm very careful how many cars I pass. I don't want to ever overfill my timer. I don't want to waste time. That's not this. But I've done that. Usually at Spa, that's what it is. Spa, there's not a lot of races you can do endlessly at Spa. Oh, am I going to get him here? Nope. Oh, that's interesting. He got on the brakes a bit and I caught some side draft. Very unexpected. Look how low my timer is though. That does make, stupid mistake. Oh boy, I'm not going to get too many guys here at this cut. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's okay. I'll catch this guy at the first corner. So I will refile. I think I'll catch this guy at my first corner. Let's see here. Maybe not. Nope, not going to. Okay. Well, now we're not going to go too far. In fact, we're going to wrap this up pretty soon. I've gone far enough to get a good idea of how profitable this is. So it's definitely possible, and we just need to find out how profitable it is. Now, getting a nice toe up Kemmel, that's exactly where you want to get a nice toe. You know what? My timer's looking pretty good. So only take Lacombe cut, that first cut there, only take that until you hit the perpetual point. Then you might as well stay on track. We're freezing this at 70 kilometers. Gonna stop it right here, 15 minutes and 17 seconds. So that gets my R per minute, including the friends bonus, 9,336. And my fame per minute is 909. That's without the agent or bonuses. So hire those guys to double it up and then more. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.